For the most pristine listening experience, we recommend grabbing your favorite pair of headphones. Go on now. This episode contains recurring religious themes, extreme gun violence, coarse language, sudden loud noises and explosions, and themes of parental loss. Listener discretion is advised. Are those wings?
They sure are. Now, Victor, hold on a dang minute.
Ravencroft, my boy.
I ain't your boy, you fucking cherub. What are you doing here?
The time is nigh.
Horse shit.
That night I was sent to protect you.
Not me. Her. You should have protected her. She needed you.
But you...
To hell with me.
You give yourself so little value?
This world was better off with her in it.
No.
What?
No. You're wrong. Raven served her purpose by birthing and protecting you for as long as she could. She knew you had a higher purpose.
Don't you talk about her like she was some sort of carrier pigeon. She was my mama, my everything, and you let her die. I let her. I ran. I just ran. Let me go.
No.
I told myself you wasn't real. Did my mind thunk you up just to try to help a young boy process things?
I am very real.
Then why didn't you answer? I cried out to you so many times. When I was hungry and starving. When I was broken, weak and sickly. I cried to you when those hooded men hunted me and my friends.
I was there.
What? Just looking on? Enjoying the show?
Gaze into the fire and you will see. I was there as the man who brought you a loaf of bread and pointed you to the general store where you found your first job. I was there with the gentle rain that helped stave off your fever. I was there guiding the lawmen who were hunting the Klansmen. Those same lawmen who taught you how to fire that weapon on your head. Your mother was a healer. She did right by everyone who crossed her path. She even tried to save an unrighteous man's life as her final act of defiance to a cold world he, amongst others, helped to create. Her teachings are the most valuable tool in your arsenal.
Yeah, she helped everyone. Even those that maybe she shouldn't have. What good did that do? It got her killed. So where's the lesson in that?
Defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Words that your mother lived by, and that It's the legacy she left to you, Victor.
Ease up. I know who my mama was, and I know my origins. So spare me the monologue, and let's get to the real meat and potatoes.
Oh, speaking of meat and taters,
You were saying?
Real meat, real potatoes. Earlier I heard you say the time is nigh. That mean what I think it means?
The man with the golden hand.
That's right. The man with the golden hand. You mean to show me where he's been hiding? So I can finally put him 6 feet under?
For that you are not ready. But yes, the time to prepare you is nigh.
Not ready. I've been preparing to put that summer bitch down since our parlay in Gaston Swamp. Now, you just point me to him, and I'll do what you should have done all them years ago.
Such a primitive weapon, responsible for so many of mankind's atrocities. A weapon effective only against mortal men.
let him go on. Upgrade you.
What you doing to my hand?
Be still.
What you doing to my gun? Oh, my hand!
Baptized in holy fire.
The gun is hot.
The man with the golden hand died long before he took your mother's life. What you saw that night was his remaining vessel. He surrendered his soul to an unearthly force. A force that your gun in its previous state would have no effect on. The marking on your palm now prevents anyone from using your sidearm. Your gun has been anointed to smite evil.
Well, that's, handy.
You couldn't have just drawn it on my damn palm?
We like to be thorough.
You almost melted my damn hand to the gun. The hell's got your attention now? They're just stars.
Those are not natural stars.
Shit!
Whoa, what's going on?
They have arrived sooner than I expected.
Hello? Anyone gonna tell me who they be? And why their arrivals got y'all two on edge? Well, now I see. Considering the fact that Boone's about to shit himself. Think these are more of your friends coming to partake in Boone's shit stew.
They have not been my friends nor family for quite some time.
Well, here they come. You just say the word.
Gabriel.
Liara, you do not have dominion over these lands.
After all this time, those are the first words you utter to me?
Be thankful I chose words, and that my sword is not to your traitor's throat.
Such hostility. And to think, we're perceived as the evil ones. Very well then, we'll skip the pleasantries. You know why we are here. Hand him over.
You know I won't.
I know. Can't say that I didn't try. Oh, look. You've been impaled.
Oh, to hell with this!
You idiot! What you gonna do that for?
What? Did you just see what they did to him?
I sure as hell did. And trust me, it looks bad, but he's experienced a hell of a lot worse, okay? All you did was piss him off.
I dropped him is what I did. Shit, I thought the gun was supposed to...
I know what you thought, but that upgrade wasn't meant to work on Fallen. Now, come on. We gotta ride.
Fallen? What about Gabriel?
Leave this place. I will find you.
You heard him. Time for us to turn tail and run.
Come on, horse. Ah, shit! You shouldn't have left him. I told myself I was never gonna run again.
I know, kid. But he has his job, and we have ours. Besides, we have our own problems to deal with.
Oh, we finna die out here. Damn it, you should have left my ass in lockup. Yeah! Thanks for joining us for 7 days, Chapter 2, Holy Fire. Things are really heating up for Victor and Boone. How will they survive the hounds of hell? Find out next time on 7 Days, the audio drama. And now for the cast and crew that made this episode possible. Gerald Hill as Victor Val Ravencroft. Chuck Montgomery as Boone. Anthony O'Neill Kelly Jr. as the Archangel Gabriel. And Diana Helen Kennedy as Leora, the Fallen. 7 Days is written by Gerald Hill, based on characters created by Gerald and Kelly Hill from Pencils and Pages Entertainment. Sound design and title song by Gerald Hill. Original score by Cassandra Owens. Foley sounds and additional music courtesy of Monument Studios. Thanks again, and we'll see y'all in Chapter 3. Here at Pencils and Pages, we don't use AI in any of our projects, and no consent is given for any portion of this project to be used for any AI purposes.